So today guys, I'm just gonna share a video of the unit that we recently got from one of the properties here in DMCI. This project is called Mulberry, and I'm gonna do a quick tour of the area. So here we see the clubhouse. You can see the design is actually I think Chinese inspired design, or a little bit of Balinese. The entire community is not yet finished, but the building that we got is already for turnover, which is the reason why we are here today. And as you can see, the clubhouse is very spacious. I think this is a good place for residents to relax and unwind. You see there some amenities or part of the game room, which is a foosball, and there are available chairs and tables for people to use. Also, there's a bar. I believe there is a bar that will be set up here, so people could order food, coffee, and there are two pools here. This one is the adult pool. You can see that you could make some laps, and the other one is the kiddie pool, which I'm gonna show later in the video. So I would say quality to finish is good. Doesn't look cheap. Workmanship is also good. Here is the kiddie pool, and you see Kuya maintaining the garden area. Upstairs is a hall, and downstairs would be the gym. We would show some stills later in the video, and now we are going to the actual unit. So this building, this is the first building here in Mulberry, which is Bengalin, and this is the common area. You can see ventilation is good. It's kind of windy. The unit that we got is in the second floor. I can't recall, but I believe the ground floor units are more expensive by around 300,000. Second floor is not that bad because just a few steps using the stairs. As you can see, just one floor up, and you will be already on the second floor. And if you don't feel taking the stairs, there's also an elevator, but I just really wanted to find out if it's gonna be too difficult to go up. So this is our unit. It's a 2-bedroom, 56 square meter. That's I think the total area. But now let's look at the actual unit. That's the kitchen, and going to the bedrooms, like what I mentioned, it's a 2-bedroom unit. So the comfort room is quite spacious. Fixtures are also of good quality. They even have a rain shower for the shower. Water pressure is also good. This is for the washing machine area, so it's already set up. Just need to put the unit, and it also comes with a balcony, which is actually facing the road. So the unit that we chose is not an inner unit, not facing the amenities, but we chose this because we wanted the morning sun, facing the morning sun, and actually in the afternoon I think it's a good place to stay. So you can see the master bedroom is quite spacious. This one is a bit smaller, but I think this will be good as a second room, or a room for the kids, or if just two adults, it could be a workroom, especially now that most are working from home. So for safety, the breakers are all inset. There's of course the main switch, and then respective switches for all the outlets. And here you would see your own meter if you want to check the reading. There's also the water valve if you need to turn it off, but it doesn't have a padlock because it needs to be ready. This is the area for the fridge. I mean, a regular fridge would definitely fit in here, but if you want the exact height, it's up to 5'6". Cabinets are also of good quality. What's good with it is already a soft close cabinet, so no need to worry about closing it. The sink is also nice. Water pressure is good, like what I mentioned earlier, so we're gonna see now the water pressure in the unit. And it doesn't have a grease trap. If you're curious why, this is a low-rise building, and what they did is to just have a centralized area where to filter the grease for all the units in the building. So you could see here all the outlets in place already, internet, phone, which I think is one good thing about this unit. Everything are in place and ready for the aircon, washing machine, internet, phone. There are just some things that you might have to purchase for yourself, like the wire, but all the pipings are in place. So it's quite spacious, I would say, for this size of the unit, but I think it's also good because you could, if you want to make some updates or renovation for this CR, you could still do that. Right now we're gonna check the service area, but this is the hallway. So we're actually one of the first few owners in this building, so there are only a few people right now. This was actually just finished this month, so turnover started first week of August. So total number of floors is actually 6. 7th, or the rooftop, would be for the service area, where we are going right now. Elevators also looks good and clean. So we're going to the service area. So this is not an area for the pets, though. You would see a lot of like cages, because that's a partition for all the unit owners. I think around 7 square meters is the total space for the service area, so it's quite spacious. You could definitely renovate this or design this so that you could make use of the space, not just a service area for hanging your clothes, but it could also be definitely used for storage. You could just buy storage equipments in the hardware, or you could actually have it done by a contractor. So going to the parking, we bought this unit with a parking because definitely it's gonna be difficult if you wouldn't have your own parking inside the community. And parking space is I believe standard, or it could be quite bigger than what you see in the mall. This what they did is to have all the Meralco consolidated in one area, so people from Meralco can just check it there for all the unit owners. And we're going to the entrance. Actually, we just walked out our way of the building to see how you would get into the parking area, because there's no it's actually you could pass through the parking of the next building going to the parking of the Bengalin building where we went earlier. So even the parking area is quite spacious. I don't think you will have difficulty even if two cars would be passing through. So this is the building, still very new. Probably less than 10 tenants are occupying it right now. Still further developments might happen, but as of the moment there are just 4 buildings in Mulberry, and we're now exiting the community, and just like to show you how close it is to other amenities. So inside Acacia Estates there is a facility or a building, Casa Real, which you could hold events. Just not sure about the price, but I've read some reviews, and it had good reviews. It's I believe Spanish themed building, good for weddings and other celebrations. So definitely a good place to hold your event. So I think they're currently renovating right now. And just after or just beside Casa Real is the supermarket and other. You can see there's Save More inside Acacia Estates. So it's just definitely walking distance from the unit. And going out of Acacia Estates is also not that far, though I wouldn't recommend walking, though it's I think friendly place to do some walking and biking, but I would recommend still for you to get out using your vehicle. And now we're out of Acacia Estates. So I hope everyone enjoyed our quick tour, and if you have questions or any suggestions, feel free to let me know.